Hey guys, Sebious here with another Sebious Speaks, and this is one of my my gaming week, my review of kind of the things I've been playing and the things that have been going on with me in geeky gaming this week. I kind of had planned to do a bunch of videos today for the week ahead, but I've had an unexpected arrival from Japan coming to visit me in a little bit, so we'll see how many videos I can sort of get out today, for the week. So, starting on Monday, we decided to kind of abandon our Only War campaign that we were playing for starting a new Black Crusade campaign, which is quite exciting, and I'm really looking forward to that. We've decided to be a bunch of cultists, essentially taking down the Imperium from within, and I'm going to be playing a very jolly Nurgle apostate called Ebor. I've forgotten his name. It's Ebor something. It means jolly pestilence, I think. But he would have been a sense bearer for a corrupt but not corrupted ecclesiarchy member that basically was like medieval. The church just kind of keeping all the natural resources and food away from the peasants, and my character would have essentially made some kind of sketchy deal with someone with the idea of being able to feed everyone, and then everyone would have died or become infected with Nurgle, which he would have gotten a big dose and loved it immensely. So he therefore now wants to go around spreading the merry fecundity of Nurgle. So I look forward to that. But I need to remind myself that I am not the pain train that I quite often play. So yeah, a little bit more squishy than before. But I'm looking forward to getting on with that. As always, playing a lot of Hearthstone. I was going to do sort of an introductory sort of test let's play Hearthstone today, but that just with timing and stuff that's not worked out. But that's going to be coming soon. Going to be doing just sort of a tester, because I didn't really realise that XSplit gave me the capabilities to do gaming and stuff. So I want to take advantage of that and have my first sort of forays into some let's plays, which will be fun. Also on Tuesday, Toxic and I, because the Minecraft challenge wasn't on, we had a rather epic Drunkstone session, which parts 1, 2 and 3 can be found on the channel and on the Tumblr. Toxic is just a canned and a bounder, and a belching hilarious drunk, and I'm a sophisticated Englishman with a cup of tea, doing my best to beat him with my hunter. So I recommend giving that a watch. But from that, I realised I'm kind of loving my hunter, and I've been playing my hunter relentlessly this week. It's all beasts and things that boost beasts, just for general kind of serious aggro death. And I've already passed the maximum number of wins my mage had, so that's awesome. And he's over 10% on his way to becoming golden, so that's golden in itself. So loving the hunter. And like I said, I may do just a couple of test games as a let's play, and I might also do the first week of the Naraxos event thing as a test, just to see if people are interested, and if the people are quite interested, it might maybe kind of push me to get the full game and go through the various weeks as various let's plays, but we shall see. Speaking of unexpected packages, or people coming from overseas, Dan, who was previously kind of my masseuse and acupuncture and life coach and all sorts of stuff, helping me with my chronic fatigue, came back to visit from Australia, and we had a bit of a Titanfall session, kind of introducing him to next gen gaming, because he hadn't really had a chance to play anything like that yet, and it was just, again, too much for us. I love it so much, but it's just such a steep learning curve, and such a difficult thing to keep up with when the brain's not firing at full power. So that was fun, and we ended up having a bit of a FIFA session. I've been playing a bit more FIFA as well. Did have a bit of an insomnia FIFA session the other night because I couldn't sleep, but still kind of getting destroyed, which I don't understand. As I said in the last one of these, I think I've been playing James, and he's kind of the most serious person I know who plays it, better than a lot of people that I play online, and I managed to beat him 5 of 8, but still, online people, it's just not happening, but we shall see. FIFA 15 is very close, so I'm looking forward to that, and all the good, exciting, emotional things that are coming along with that. So that's awesome. We also had Kelly and Steve, Awesome Sorceress, and four D creatures, given their Tumblr URLs, came over with Adventure Time Monopoly, which was amazing. Pigs were flooped. Things were mathematical and algebraic. It was just so much fun. I haven't played just straight up Monopoly for years, and I can't remember the last time I actually finished a game because they all end up either people walking out, or the game fizzles, or people have a fight and there are divorces and family breakups, and that's generally how a game of Monopoly finishes. So it was quite good that we actually got to finish one. We had so in the beginning, both Kelly and Sarah somehow managed to get straight into jail and basically lost kind of 2 or 3 turns on Steve and I because they just kept getting stuck in jail. We found that Kelly is a witch. There is something just supernatural about her because every single thing she rolls, pretty much in the entire game, was a double. She ended up in jail so many times from drawing cards that sent her to jail, from rolling doubles to get into jail, and then not rolling doubles when she wanted to get out, which was just amazing. Steve snapped up kind of all the board while I kind of had a little bit, and well, kind of we shared it between us, and the girls basically didn't get a chance to get any. So it was kind of fighting the whole time. I was buying too much, and Steve was setting up too many properties. So which meant kind of in the end, I stayed at his Wildberry Hotel, and it was over $1,000 dollar bill or whatever. What on earth the currency is in Marcelines or something. So yeah, he epically won that. But one of the things we did to sort of spice it up, and quite literally spice in some cases, was we had the Bertie Bott's every flavour beans from Harry Potter World, and with every time you had to pay rent or a fine or go to jail or anything negative happened, you had to blindly take one, and that worked out quite well for Sarah, who got all the nice flavours all through the game. I got a few nasty ones, and as did Steve. Kelly got vomit, earwax, which is a beautiful combination. And I felt very sorry for that. But it was awesome for them to bring that round and just to get a game in, and it was just so much fun. If you like Adventure Time, if you like Monopoly, check that out because it's awesome and it incorporates both of those things in a very fun and pig flooping rather way. So other games I've been playing, a bit more Magic. After last week, I'm kind of stuck some oppressive rays into my Orzhov deck to give it a little bit more control-y, cheap spelly for extortion. They worked out pretty well. Played a few games with Boris in the week. And against his sort of Jace Phantasmal sort of stuff, and had some fun there. Good to be playing with him, and I look forward to some more games of Magic with some more of the Allies guys. Some EDH for Toxic, I'm aware, and I know Strongfree wants to some EDH action at some point, so I'm looking forward to that. And it'd be awesome to try and film that in a way, but it's difficult to try and think about filming Magic in a way that's actually entertaining and at the same time shows you what's going on because lots of camera angles are needed. What else? Oh, so Friday Night Magic actually went rather well. Same as last week. I won 2 rounds and took a few games. Basically did a little tiny bit better than last week. Got myself a nice promo, a nice shiny in Garrick's Wake, which will probably go in my EDH deck. Sarah was surprising everyone playing my red-blue burn deck rather than blue-white control as she always does, and she did rather well with that. Lots of fun, and I'm thinking because I did a trade with my Brimaz for a couple of Lilianas and King Makar or King Midas, I think I'm going to set up for this week, if I find the time and energy, a mono black deck with some Garys and some devotional death and lifey stuff going on. We shall see how that goes. So this week, was it this week? Or it would have been this week. The free game with Xbox Gold was Dishonored, and I started playing that. Enjoying it. Had the one session, put a few hours into it. It hasn't made me want to go back. I really like the aesthetic. I really like the powers. I just find the fighting very clunky. I know it's supposed to be very sneaky, not fighty, but there's times when you have to fight and you want to fight, and it's one of those things. The aesthetic is wonderful, but as the gameplay and the wanting me to play more, I'm not so sure. I'll probably give it a go. And the fact that I get to keep it because it's free is awesome, so I can't really complain, kind of on that respect. Um, I still haven't played 40k yet. I need to play some. I believe the Blood Bowl challenge that Toxic and I are supposed to be playing next week is coming next week, and then hopefully some more 40k. But in 40k news, the new Nagash is back. Some horrific ritual has brought him back to the world, and he is big, bad, and beautiful. I posted up the releases from Saturday on Allies Index. You can see all the pictures there. There's him, there's the limited edition book, there's the book of him, there's the actual novel that comes with that is out for his release, telling the story, and there's a new Grey Knights box of goodness, which you can see on alliesindex.com, and also obviously gamesworkshop.com to check that stuff out. And kind of the other things I've been doing is been reading, lots of reading, a bit more reading than I've been able to do for a while, which has been really, really kind of exciting. I've finished The Purge, which I will definitely be recording a review on about soon. It's the Anthony Reynolds Horus Heresy limited edition novella about a word bearer and kind of what they're up to in the present and kind of the things they've been up to in the past. And I very much look forward to talking about that in more detail because it's awesome. I also managed to read and finish, because I'm having a bit of a novella kind of phase at the moment, The Mask of Vile by Andy Chambers, which again I'm going to be making a video talking about that in more detail. It was awesome. It was kind of 3 parts awesome to 1 part. But the bits that were awesome and beautiful and dreamlike and the Harlequins being epic are amazing, and I look forward to talking about that more. And I've just started reading Yarrick, Chains of Golgotha by David Annandale, and wow, it has grabbed me by the face like the soup from Beetlejuice. Literally grabbed my face and pulled me into the book. Only read a couple of chapters, and I'm addicted, and I can't wait to be talking about that in the future. Just really having orcs as a full-on horde of terror and destruction, rather than just the mindless sort of savage beasts, and kind of going a bit more into the psyche and the intelligence of Thraka, which is kind of awesome. And Yarrick being badass and using his Baelai to blow up orcs' heads, just forget about it. It's incredible. Not so incredible. I did post a video about this earlier in the week. The first sort of kind of taster of the Transire Rebellion by CZ Dunn, the Black Library first radio play, which is obviously no narration and just sort of speaking and telling a story. It's going to have the Doom Eagles, the Adeptus Sororitas, you got Tau, Eldar, and some Chaos stuff going on. Check out the video I posted on the channel and on AlexNex.com if you want to see that, but I'm not. Basically, the long short of it is I'm not feeling it just yet. I think it could be an amazing medium, but I'm just not quite liking the way the characters are being portrayed and that tiny little bit we've seen. And they kind of did sound like C-3PO was in there. I did think C-3PO was a Magos. But the extract is free if you're signed up to the Black Library mailing list, so you should probably do that and try it. And then tomorrow, which is Monday, is the first proper episode, or episode 2, and I look forward to seeing how much that is, and if it is a reasonable price, then I think I will be giving that a listen and giving that a review, because I want to kind of, now that I'm reading a bit more, kind of kicking through some of the novellas that I've got, and then maybe some short stories and audio dramas and things, so I can do kind of have at least something kind of being reviewed or recommended weekly. So that's kind of my weekly review of the games and gaming things that I've been up to. I look forward to doing some Let's Plays, starting my little forays into that and seeing what you guys think, as well as talking about The Purge. And I kind of want to keep saying this, I want to talk about gaming modes, because there are many different ways that we play games and sort of situations and sort of headspaces we're in when we play games. So that's something I'm going to talk about at some point, but it's just finding the time to do them. But I'm going to wrap that up there. This has been Sebious Speaks. I am Darth Sebious for Allies Index, a place for all things geeky gaming. That's alliesindex.com. And come check us out. We've got all sorts of tabletop collectible card games, board games, video games, cosplay, artwork, all that sort of stuff. And if you want to share stuff with us, please, all we want to do is share in the joy of geeky gaming and show you what we're playing and what we think, and just kind of all the joy that there is with this games is just to be a part of it and share up in it. Share up in it. I really don't know what I'm saying sometimes. I know what I mean. I know what I felt in my heart when I was saying that. But yeah, and again, if you want to get involved and want to be sharing things on a regular basis, you can get involved with the blog. Just get a hold of us. Again, that's aliasindex.com, and I'm Sebious, and I'll catch you guys soon. Taddy bye.